Alright. Looks like we had some issues getting it started, but here we are now, ready to go. Today we have Mr. Cab up against Gaming Wild Dad. So we've got a PB of, what is it, 3106 for Cab, and I'm not quite sure on Dad's PB, but I guess we'll find out here in a minute. We're going to let the guys get ready up. All right, get the boys ready. I hope everybody is doing well tonight. Good luck to both of our runners. Hello to everybody. Let's see who all we got here in chat while our guys are getting ready. We know how this starts. Hockey Carry Gesture. I saw Gesture helping me out here. Polar, what's up? And our Chromium, Ryan. There's our Hocus, Ascension, Bagler, Jumper. Got everybody here. Stall, Black, Cab. The boys are readying up. Timer's running down. I know the nerves are getting going. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a wonderful Saturday evening? I hope so. We're having a wonderful one here. If it is indeed Saturday. You could tell me it was Tuesday and I would believe you. Always a little bit of a long delay here. Okay, I will be honest with you, I don't know why we have two different ways of going here. Okay, so I'm a little bit confused. I don't know if it's not synced up properly, but I believe it is. Honestly, I don't know where everything looks fine. So I guess we'll say maybe Cab got a late start, he missed a timer. I'm not sure what happened here. But somewhere along the way, I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, we're running. Oh my goodness, we have a death here by Dad right at the beginning. The airman stage. This is not the spot you want to die at. Of all the places, this is one of the worst. So we got the tippy toes. You're either forced to take your time or go through here. So yeah, we are having some connection issues internet-wise with Gamingwhiledad. So we may struggle a little bit here to get his feed in and out, so we'll enjoy Mr. Cab's run as we're going right here. Big pop-ups to the worst jump in the game, Flash Man's jump. Going into Flash here. And somewhere that we missed quite a bit down, so there he's coming back in. Alright, let's see what Cab's got for Flash here. 7 shots is all it takes. Little wiggle shots. Flash is down. Okay, we're back to the spot where Dad got through here a moment ago. Taking an unfortunate death. Let's see if he plays a little bit safer or what he's going to do right here. Is that or maybe Dad? Yeah. It's Saturday. Who knows what's going on? Sorry, I was a little bit caught off guard by that timer sync there for a minute. It looks like the times are now synced up a little bit, so we should be good to go. Let's get back into it now. Alright, taking our damage boost over our gremlins here. You can tiptoe on those, but it's almost as quick as the damage boost past them. Plus, you know, it takes out some of the intricacies of needing to go too much. We see Cab here also doing the damage boost. Oh no, he took it a little bit late, so he's using Flash a tad late Dad's gonna pop into air, man, and boss battle here. See what kind of patterns he gets. We got 5 different patterns that Airman can throw out. Let's see who he's gonna be nice to. And oh, he's got a good one there. That's not a good pattern on the second one. Third one not great either, but he got him down before he jumped. As long as you get him before he jumps over to the other side, you're fine. Big jump here from Cab, and he's boot scooting, boogieing across. One quick little pause buffer to make sure he clears the gap. More of a safety thing. He may have made that, but with a pause buffer, you definitely can make it. Couple little jumps down, we're back into the damage boost gremlins. I'm assuming Cab will not be taking the tiptoes out here. Oh. Doing the solid damage boost here as he pushes along. Oh, he's got the wiggle. Here we go. So he's putting the bird behind him. The idea is to get this bird to there, grab that fan man, and pull him off screen. Helps get by a little bit quicker. You don't have to worry about shooting him. You know, just get him out the way. You don't have to shoot him while shooting. Dad is rolling into air here. Very tough start for Dad. Oh, good jump from Cab. No damage boost there, I see. Clean jump over that. And Cab has got air down. He is up 2 stages while Dad is just into his second stage. Decent little time there. Also from Cab on the air warp out. So very, very good on Cab so far. He's got a very solid time starting on the first 2 stages. As we wait for Dad to come back in, he'll just keep playing. Notice the silence. So we'll just swap over here. We'll just keep it on Cab. Sorry for the silence. It took me a moment there to realize that it went silent. I am on a little bit of a delay, so I do apologize for that. There we go. So we may have to turn the volume up if you want a little bit of game music. It is really low, so I will lower my voice. So we see Cab going into Quick Man here, past the toothpaste machines, spitting out tubes like Chris is going out of business. Straight fall past the lasers. A very fun stage. Nice music on this. Good diversity of characters. These fire guys, you do not want to take a hit off them. They do quite a bit of damage, so you can try to run and get past them. You got to be pretty decent at mashing to get past them, but whatever you do, you don't want to get hit by them. Quick can cause problems in his boss fight, so you don't want to get there with too short of health. And I'm assuming that Cab is going to be taking the damage boost off the second mech as he jumps through him, which also does quite a bit to the health. Oh, we see Dad's back just in time to kill Flash. Right into the bottom corridor here. Oh, we swap into air. Clean jump over. Yep, see it. Not even taking any damage. Choosing to play a little bit safe, which is nice. Big Man never has and never will be a good boss to fight. Very nice. Got down to his level, was able to shoot him while he was running up against the wall. Good little fight on Quick. Both guys are now moving on. They should be at the next boss around the same time, due to the extended cutscene Dad has and the short time that Cab had. But Cab is one full stage ahead, one Quick Man ahead. Swapping over to Flash to get past these chompers. We don't want to be messing with these chompers too much. So we just Flash walk past them. See if he can get the jump over the drill bit here. Yep. He's going to pause, buffer, swap to item 2. He's going to need that later, and then that sets up a consistent walk through that. If you jump over that first drill and pause buffer, it's going to be that way every time. Consistent as it can be, no RNG, just make the jumps where you need to make it. So definitely a little bit of an execution there is needed. No RNG, thank God. Got enough RNG in this game to deal with. Take a little bit of hit off the clown gears as Cab. Dad makes his way down through the lasers. Dangerous spot not to be using flash. Looks like both guys got through it just fine without needing it. Alright, here we go with metal. Probably the easiest fight in both fights. This one he won't even attack if you enter the door while holding down the shoot button, or just hold it down any time before his energy's full. A few little jumps on your side of the screen, because once you go over the halfway point, he will jump over the other side, so just stay on your side. We'll get that short jump from Quick. He's coming after Dad over there. Oh no. Oh no. Opting to use the E-tank that he didn't need. I hope it does not come back to haunt him later. Definitely safer to use it, but it did cost him. Looks like he's going for the lag-free item 2, and he's hit it. Very tough placement on that to get it through. Gonna swap to his metal for the remainder of the stage. Now we see Dad going into metal. Cab put up a fair Metal Man stage. Dad's gonna have to do a lot of catching up here. Of course you get health drops when you don't want it. Cab making short work of the fish. Some really tall jumps there by Dad. Oh, and he did not get this drill section. He may not be familiar with the strat, to be fair. Good jump from Cab over Big Fish. Also don't want to hit those. Those guys do a huge chunk of damage to Mega Man. No damage boost here, just meddling down. Metal it has a reputation for being overpowered. I ask, what's wrong with that? We grew up with Superman and people like that. OP is our world. Dad also taking a hit off Clown Gears, setting up for the item 2. Very nice. Oh, and takes a hit off the first one. Oh, he better get out of there. He better get out of there. Bubble so fast you didn't even see him. Very good bubble fight from Cab. Big jump from Dad. Pause buffering to reset his horizontal velocity. Make sure he clears that gap. Cab point out to a sizable lead as he moves into heat here. John Arbuckle, man. Does look like a character out of a Garfield cartoon. Cab mashing down the spring guys for us. This is a really fun stage once you get the rundown and just being able to hold right through the entire thing, basically until like this little part here. Quick swap into item 2. See, he bumps his head to get the spring to move out of his way. Super nice. Another item 2 strat that's, oh, he just went straight for the item 3. He just said forget the item 2. He's going with the item 3 strat. Interesting. No? Ooh, a little bit hairy there. Holding my breath. That's a tough spot to get through. When stuff isn't going the way you want it to, it can get a little nerve-wracking coming through there. Get composure from Cab. And he's on into heat, man. Dad hanging behind here on Bubble, making the cross across the impossible gap. What's up, blind? Also another Mega Man 2 run. Alright, let's see what kind of frame delays we're going to get from Mr. Heat here. Okay, that's not bad. Not too bad at all. Dad making his way past the big fish very nicely to the hallway of hell with these spikes. Seems like these spikes are never a problem until they're a problem. If that makes any sense. Dad, a little bit different of a strategy there. I like it. Also mashing down the frog here. Into another long cutscene here from MrCab's side with Heatman, the final long cutscene of this run. As he enters the final two robots. Ooh, Dad being careful there. Making sure that item drop doesn't mess up his jump. MrCab has his foot on the gas and he is not coming off of it. My goodness, he was rolling, fellas. Ooh, item 2 here in the beginning, which obviously means he won't be item 2ing through the monkey forest. As he gets ready for Fiender? Friender? Is he the Fiender or Friender? I don't know. And now he's just gonna flash to the next two. We don't like no blue dogs. Who wants to see a blue dog? Up to Blag's favorite bat in the game, George Clooney. There he is, he came out. The worst bat ever. So next time you come in through here and he gives you a problem, just remember to cuss George Clooney. Dad playing a little bit safe on the Heatman side over there. Beautiful metal blading by Cab coming through here. No hesitation at all. Dad trying the item 2 strat right there and just couldn't quite get it. That's a tough placement to get. As Cab continues meddling his way through these very difficult jumps over these chickens. And that's why choosing to wiggle on the last one. Can't blame him for that one, boys. Off into Woody Harrelson. Let's see what he's got over here beating his chest like he's going to do something. How you going to beat your chest and then die in one hit? Hey, come on, man. Oh, is that a little bit too high? Oh my goodness, Dad. Just fractions away from getting that item 2 to despawn. Ooh, that was close. Cab's walking into the final boss here. My favorite music in the game. Damage boosting to get at the ladder quicker. Very nice move. Oh, Dad better be careful over here on heat. Oof. Pretty good little item too. That last mit's such a pain to get across. Beautiful item 2 there, very nice. Great item 2. Very nice. Alright, Cab's at the top, getting ready to start his last vertical climb up into the heavens. We will see the clouds disappear as the sky darkens. Similar to Elect Man in Mega Man 1. These hateful little item 3 climbs right here. They're such a pain sometimes. Cab opting to go with just one each screen. Dad runs down into Friender here. A couple of ticks off that. Alright, Crash Man, here we go. All these fights with the weaknesses, they tend to go by really quick. What's up, fish? Good afternoon to you, buddy. Don't blink, double hit. Super nice. Dad makes his way past George Clooney. What's he going to opt with here? He's also going to choose to meddle. Tenacious D would be happy. The old so familiar music of the Wily machine. Getting ready to go into everybody's favorite soundtrack. Wily 1. What's up, Danny? Welcome on in. We have Cab leading the way here against Gamingwhiledad at the moment. As we all know, Wily's castle can hold a plethora of surprises. Look at that. Oh, he got the wiggle. Very nice. Just like Airman, just puts the birds behind him so he doesn't have to worry about any more coming in front of him. Yeah, a little hiccup on the first item too. Again, very tough to place that item too exactly where you want it. Another item 2 up and over. Well, looks like Dad took care of heat while the internet was down. Very nice. Now he is off into my favorite music of the game. Oh, beautiful item 3 there from Cab. Very, very sexy. Let's see here. Style Bosun, you are facing working tomorrow at noon Eastern, it seems. Good luck on your race, Style Bosun. I expected a very good race coming from that. Cab here making his way to the dragon. Dad opting to go with the item 1s up here through Crash. Oh, my goodness. He got a little bit close to that dragon. Is he just going to bust him? Look at that mash though, folks. Oh boy, those item 1s are getting low. I could be wrong, but Dad may flash up this bird area, this last vertical climb. Wily 2, the saga continues. Missed that first shot. Completely filling up his item 2. Nope. Dad also pulling up the item 3 hijinks. Look at him go. Cab refilling up a little bit of item energy. It's tough coming to Wily because nothing refills, so you got to be very particular over what you use, when, and where. Because you want to have enough when you need it, because there's spots where you got to have it. Dad taking a little unnecessary damage going into crash. But that, however, was intentional damage from Cab on the chomper. We ain't got time to wait on that. That's the item one's up and over these. Also taking intentional damage right there, but that last chomper hits you in the air, it just drops you back to the ground. There's very little knockback. Whereas if you just walked into it, there'd be quite a significant knockback with the lag. Cab finishing up Wily 2 as Dad is heading into Wily's castle. Not looking good for Dad at the moment. Piku Piku here. Always come out the same spot. No RNG involved here, folks. Same every time. Dad shows you how it's done. Dad also not getting the wiggle. Having to shoot these bird eggs as they come by. Seeing the difference in the time that saves, being able to get that wiggle. Yeah, I think he meant the item 3 there. Into one of the easier / harder stages, at least probably the most unassuming stage. On paper it should be the easiest stage, but sometimes these spikes want to play with you. It's like, why today, of all days? It's always on the good runs too. I don't guess it wouldn't be a good run if you didn't get here for the most part. Oh, Dad opting to use some item 3 to make his ladder climb a little bit quicker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we knew it. It was just a little bit too tall. Gut stank. He be stanky. I don't know who I saw say that the other day, but I loved it. Gut stank. So whoever it was, it just got stolen. Alright, Wily 3 down. Everybody's favorite stage coming up, Purple Hell. Normally this could be a make or break stage in a race, but it looks like Cab is going to be afforded some time in this particular race. So we'll see how he chooses to attack Purple Hill here. He starts his vertical climb while Dad is coming out to meet Pete's dragon. Quick little jump. Cab's got some good item 3s going on here. I wonder if they're watching each other play at the moment too. I don't know if they are. The Cab said he loves 2 item 1s there. It's a lot safer for him. So he's going to, yep, place the item 1 here and jump up. Very nice. I believe he's an item 2 in this spot too. Oh no, he's choosing to go the item 1 route. Taking him a free ride across the spike pits. Alright, here he comes into the final section before Boo Beam. Yeah, Quick does eat those mix up pretty good. Oh, there we go. Nice energy drop for him too. Got a little bit of luck going for him on that. Alright, here we go. Boo Beam fight. Let's see what he's got. His dad's over here freezing up a little bit. Alright, 2 item wins from the top. He's going to lay this one in between the boo beam and the wall. Knock them both out at once. I noticed he didn't use wood to enlarge his crash bomb, so he's just running with the standard size crash bombs right now, but I do know that he will do some damage transfer. Oh, he's not getting that damage transfer. Cab takes down Blue Beam, no problems at all. Dad finishing up Piku Piku. Them whitey little blocks. I always just remember as a kid hearing my cousin tell me, just stand where they came out at. They can't come out twice. It's like, yeah, that's freaking brilliant. As simple as it is, that was always a brilliant strategy. Just stand where they are not. Alright, here we go. Boss 3 fights for Cab. Beautiful. Oh, running out into me crash. Okay. Okay, so he's going my route. He's going with wood, and he's going to stay in the air until he gets up here to air, man. The tornadoes do go through the shield. Definitely more of a time saving difficult, but also very good here. Not gonna lie, Airman was a little hateful though, wasn't he? See what old Johnny Arbuckle's got for him. Not a problem. Taking that damage, just so he can be close to him to grab that health when it's time. Bubble Man 4 quick hits. Don't blink for this one. Poor Metal. How you gonna be weak to your own weapon? Oh, good flash from Cab right there too. And Wally Machine down, very nice. Look at him go. Alright, Cab is coming into the alien here. Quite a bit ahead. It looks like Dad's stream is lagging a little bit with the time. But we'll see how it ends up right here. Cab doing the right thing, pausing to go to his bubble as he falls and pressing himself against the right wall. It lets him get ahead of all these lava drops. We all know this. That way you can just keep walking, you don't have to stop, pause, get hit, because they do quite a bit of damage. Alright, what we got here on the alien? Votes on any hugs, over, under on hugs. Over, under, half. Holy Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ, you see the match on that? Half cycled him. Spectacular job on that alien fight. Dang. Cab ain't messing around. Look at that mash, boy. Looking good. So Cab takes down our first one. Let's see what Dad's going to do. If Dad's going to finish it up for us, we'll let him roll as long as he wants to roll. We're not going to rush anybody here. It's Saturday. Oh, opting the pause buffer over here. Is he going? He's not going to get it. So he's going to have to swap out to his item 1 right here. Oh my gosh. know about y'all, but whew, Dad scared the crap out of me. Also opting to go with quick man through here, just as Dad did. Oddly enough, choosing not to jump over him though. He'll be able to take advantage of that. Oh, he's got 2 E-tanks. Okay, okay. Let's see how his moving fight goes. Get on up there, young man. Get on up there. You can't start Paul's quick enough to miss his shots. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, he's only got one more. Alright, this side, he should be safe. Minus this wall over here. We'll see how it goes. That's okay. Oh, it's a little bit high though. I can relate. You better E-tank. You better E-tank. Oh my goodness. Will not have an extra crash as he goes into the refights here though. Good blue beam fight. Any blue beam fight you can walk away from is a good one. Not like a plane. Any landing you can walk away from. Hell, even if you can't walk away from it, if you know limping with one leg and you're alive, I say that's a good landing too. It don't have to be that spectacular to be a good landing, you know what I mean? I'm okay with moderate. I was going to go with Johnny first. Interesting boss order selection. Let's see what we got here. Just be going around counterclockwise. Two more shots, airs out of the way, beautiful. Choosing to take a little bit of health. Don't blame him whatsoever. Knocking down Mr. Michael Bublé. Very nice. Over the wood. Probably just isn't quite familiar with where the bosses are in this one, I would assume. No, he's got a flash, he said. Look how he's flashing. Oh, shit. 3, 4, 5. Last 2 on the ground. Let's do it. I think Metal Man's a good looking character tonight. Yeah, I just really like the way he looks. I think it's like the color or what it is. Ooh, missed him with that second shot. Cost him just a little bit of time. Alright, here we go. Wily machine. Looking close there. I'll get that one in. Oh, we better be careful with that thing, you think so. Oh. Taking a part of this old man's heart. While Dad is finishing up the alien, let me get over here and check this. Da 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 da. I do like that they chose not to use a soundtrack for this race. I mean, for this stage, not this race, for this stage. And just let the lava do it. Alright, what you got, Dad? So don't sing it, bring it when you give him to the alien for his birthday. Ooh. Now good job at avoiding the shot. Oh, come on, baby. One more hit. There we go. Very nice. Alien is done. Nicely done, Dad. Nicely done. Alright, we're going to let our boys set up for round number 2, and while they're getting set up, I will tell you about the upcoming races that we have. This weekend is full of races. So here, coming very shortly after this race at 6:30 p.m., we have Satoko Addict versus Phil, aka Pro Piece. So they'll be going on at 6:30 tonight, so pretty soon after this racing, it's not too much. Which will also be on this same channel, SpeedGaming 1. So stick around for that, Satoko Addict and Phil at 6:30. Tomorrow at noon, we have Salbozen versus Working, who is going to be commentated by our buddy Sab Sabonis. And then immediately following that one at 1 o'clock, we're going to have Blag the Ripper versus Zernies. Going to be commentated by Thumb Brothers and myself. So that will be at 12 o'clock is Stalbozen and Working tomorrow noon. And at 1 o'clock, or probably very soon after, we're going to have Blag the Ripper versus Zernies. Don't know which Speed Gaming channels they're going to be on. When we know, we'll post it. Check out the Discord. It's easy to find out. And then Wednesday, 7 p.m., we have our main man Bagler versus Rebel Star. So that's going to be in the middle of the week, so you need a little break from work, coming in here that evening, 7 o'clock Eastern. Hump day, good way to get through it. So again, Satoko and Phil are coming up at 6:30 tonight on this same channel. Tomorrow at noon is Salbozen Working. Tomorrow at 1 is Blag the Ripper and Zernies. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Bagler versus Rebel Star. Alright, our boys are in the room. Whenever they ready up, we'll be ready to go. Just wish our boys good luck. But yeah, definitely stop by and check out these other races that we Does anybody have a pick or a favorite in the race? Or we just want to see how it ends up? I know we all got our favorites. We'll switch over to Cab here. Our boys are readying up. Soon as Gamingwhiledad readies up, we're going to start our timer off and we can get ready for round number 2. Possibly could have a round 3. Boys are probably shaking a little bit of nerves out. Cab's got to be feeling pretty well after that run. He He's probably thinking just hold it together, just get a good, clean, smooth run. Dad, I know Dad was having a little bit of internet technical issues before we started, so that may have something to do with his race and worrying about that as we were starting. He probably was focused on, is my stream running, is this, that, so hopefully all that is behind him now and he can come in here and get it going for us. Oh, the dogs are going crazy at Daz. Oh, we all love our doggos. I know I love mine. Alright, they have readied up, so I don't know how the delay is going to be here, but the boys are getting ready to kick it off here in just a moment. Again, hope everybody's doing well. Again, look forward to the races coming up. Satoko and Phil is next. Also, commentary by me. So that should be fun. It's always a delay right here where it's like, okay, I know the guys have started, but the stream is kicking it out a little bit, you know. But yeah, I really do enjoy these Mega Man 2 races. We have 2 first round matches that have not been scheduled yet, but I believe besides those 2, we'll have all the first round matches knocked out after this weekend. Because Bagler is a round 2 match, so we're still waiting on 2 to be scheduled. That would be, who is it? Tiny Brontosaurus and Warm Cabin is one matchup we're waiting for in round 1. And then the other matchup is Giochi versus Cleveland Tom. So they've yet to get their matches set up, but those matches are also going to be coming. So they could be coming any day. Like they've just not posted yet. So keep out for that. Uh-oh. I see them both pressing start. That's a good sign. This time Cab is off quick. He's off for the run. Let's do it, Cab. What's up, Virtue Con? I don't know what we're doing with as far as I think we're just struggling to get I don't know why the clips are different. I don't know what's going on Dad's side of the stream issue, but we can deal with Cab. Going to flash route first here. They may have to sync that up here momentarily, because that is out of my expertise. Good flash fight by Cab there. See if Dad can get through this unscathed. This is where the huge time loss came from Dad. Everything else went smooth except for this part through here. This is where his death was. So we'll see what happens here. Got through that nice. I'm a little bit nervous here. Never am sure what's going to go on. Okay. There you go. Get you a pause buffer over and he's good to go. Long cutscene ending up for Cab as he goes into Airman himself. As bad off as this crop is. Ooh. Dad taking it close to edge. Interesting that Cab chooses to flash there. Very nice choice. As he starts his ride across the platform, Dad is ending up here at the fan, guys. Going into the ball store. Now with the way this is out of sync, we may be able to see them end up close to the same stage here very shortly. Cab pushes his way through to get ready to go into these two little damage boosts here that I think a majority of us use. It's only the really top pros who will tiptoe through those, or there's a single damage boost you can do through that. See if Cab's going for the wiggle. Yep, got the wiggle. Oh, but he missed the despawn. The bird had already gotten out of the screen before it got to the fan, so the bird could not grab the fan for him, fortunately. Still, very minimal loss. 3 shots is all it takes, so. See what kind of patterns we got of the 5. Terrible pattern. Terrible pattern. Oh my god, it's a terrible pattern again. Oh, look at that beautiful shot. Right through him. Didn't even see that coming right between the eyes. Alright, now we see Dad coming through here in Flash. Notice, you see these guys bumping their heads on the ceiling as they're jumping down. It is to help make a man fall slightly faster, however minimal it may be. It's still, a time save. And it seems to help on certain parts like Dad here when you're jumping down this hole. Seems like it helps you get around and under that guy's bullet a little bit easier than if you just walk off the edge. So there are like certain moments where you can tell like it definitely makes a difference. Dad opting to go here and fill up some health. He might need it on Flash. Alright, moving into quick for Cab. A really vertical stage, but it's mostly a vertical down. It's just that horizontal section at the end and with the flame dudes. But for the most part, this is Crash Man upside down. Deep into the belly of whatever place Quick Man's hiding out. Ooh, and Cab taking a hit. Yes, that's fire dudes do a chunk of damage. If you mess up and take one off him and one off the mech here in a little bit, which I believe Cab uses air for. But if you come through here with Buster like a lot of people and accidentally take a hit there and the mech, your health is suffering when you get to Quick Man. You don't have much room for error if you happen to do that. Cab's going to be fine though. I believe he uses air to get past the mech, so he's not even going to be trying to damage boost off of him. Dad wiping out Flash. But we ain't doing no Flash mobs. Needing to pause the buffer to get over from there. You gotta swap to the weapons anyway, so. Yeah, our crop's a little bit off, or the sync's a little bit off there. I don't know why. It's what? Minute and 7 seconds difference. Get that easy fight for Cab there. Great Quick Man fight. Dad is a lot closer than he was a moment ago, though. He's coming through quick. Showing no mercy. Get there to pause just a touch before that first one. He can be hateful. Cab moving in the middle here. See what the stage holds for him. Oh, good Flash pause. Where did he go? It's like David Blaine. Oh, I didn't think he got that. Yeah, so this is going to mess up his drill pattern. This is not the same as it was now. Makes it a lot slower, and you take, well, you could take a lot of damage. Typically, you'll take a lot of damage coming through there if you don't hit that just right. As shown by that. So it's not that bad, but it's tough. Like that's a tough jump, that first jump, without hitting that drill. Taking a little bit of hit off the clown gear, but health is not an issue this stage. This boss is not somebody you're going to be taking a lot of, you shouldn't be taking any damage from, but should you have to take damage from, it should be minimal. The weakness does a lot of damage, so and all he's got to do is just hold down B right here. It gets almost to the midway point, and then you'll see him start to do his jump, like kind of pull back a little bit so that he doesn't cross. Keeps the conveyor belt from dragging him forward to metal, so he can just stand there and blast him. Alright, Cab, one stage ahead, finishing up metal just as Dad's getting into it here. Yeah, better be careful. He's going to have to play a little bit tighter than he did the last time. And to be fair, the timer is off here a little bit by about a minute, so I don't know where they are in relation to each other. Talk about a minute 8. I don't know if anything happens between here and there, so alright, got a lot going on here on both screens, don't we? Dad not going for the item 2 strat, so he will lose a little bit of time there on Cab. While Cab is making his way through bubble here. Nice fish. Cab's running along really smooth today. His gameplay has been pretty damn tight. That's about the worst mistake he's made right there, missing that jump. So he's done really well. He's making it tough. Dad was already going to have a tough time, but he's making it extra tough by not making any mistakes. Dad walking into metal. Oh, well, there you go. See, he crossed halfway. Metal doesn't like that. I think him and Shell Sonnen are brothers because they can't let him get close. Can't let you get close. So yeah, I think Metal Man and Shell Sonnen are related somewhere down the line. Distant cousins, maybe. Alright. Cab staying just that one stage ahead, finishing up the boss just as Dad's going into it. Oh my goodness, and he missed item 2. Got a low one here. Can he get up and over? Oh no. Holy Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're a-okie dokie now. On to Johnny Arbuckle, whom I love the colors of also. Spectacular colors. I just do want to pat myself on the back. I don't think I've cussed this entire time. I've done really well with that. As we get back into Cab crossing here, he's making that section look a little easier than it is. You can definitely hold right as you keep jumping through there, but it's, you know, until you get used to it, it's definitely a little shaky. Again, item 3 and up the wall, doesn't even want to attempt item 2. Probably wants to save it to make sure he can cross this gap safely. Oh, there you go. I know he was a little bit ahead on that block. Nice. Alright, yeah, he's got plenty of item 2 to cross the gap. Let's see what old dad's got over here coming out of bubble. Looks like he came through the fish just fine. Came out with all his health anyway. Again, bubble's one you could get away with having a little less health with. The metal does so much damage that, I mean, you don't have to sit there and worry about him. He just dies. Same thing with Heat here, although Heat is definitely the problematic one between the two bosses. Heat has killed runs before. Bubble killing you, I don't even know how many times I've ever died to Bubble Man. But I can definitely tell you I've died to Heat Man unintentionally enough. As easy as he is, this fight, for whatever reason, you get jerky movements or something sometimes. I really don't know, like, you know how you kind of like anticipate that jump and you'll jump before he gets there and you're like, ah, crap. And then you're already in air and you can't get the jump out as he's, it's like he knows you're going to press the button wrong. He's just waiting for you to do it. But so like again, Dad is closer to Cab than what it looks like on screen due to this minute delay. So it is pretty wild right now. Again, final cutscene here for Heatman also at Cab, so he gets past this, he's got 2 more short ones to go through. Dad doing a smart move with item 2, just cross that gap. That's what I do on my zip runs. I'm not good enough to item 3 there, so I just item 2 across that gap. Alright, Cab making his way past the kangaroo rabbits while Dad is stuck over here in nowhere land. Oh, ooh, look at that. I don't know how good this is right here though. Holy shoot. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We in big doo-doo. We in big doo-doo. Okay, nice. Okay, he got himself out. Okay, that was scarier than... That was a little scary. Okay, nice job by Dad. But he doesn't have item 2 here. Yeah, you're gonna have to Yoku this one, baby. Ooh, Cab taking a little bit of a hit there. Not a big deal. Curious George's uncle down. Oh, look at the Cab. He is stuck over here. Oh, he had it and lost it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Very nice. He went far enough right on that top block. A death by Dad. Oh no. And he's brought back to the beginning of this part. Still with no item 2. He's got to hope one of these guys drops a big weapon energy, which is highly likely. These guys drop freaking items like, you know, they're never coming back. Once again, Dad's stuck here at this part. No problem for Heatman for Cab. Dad is stuck over here. There goes his big weapon energy he was wanting. That's a small one. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. There you go. Ooh, get on your right one. Okay. Alright. My favorite music. Come on, Cabby. Let's hear this tune, baby. Let's see what Dad's got here for the pit again. There you go, take that damage boost so you can get up there. That's kind of far back. He might have to pause buffer over this. He might have to pause. Oh, no. Did he make it? Did he make it? I don't know. There's a long pause. That is a long pause. don't know what the long pause is here. He may, it could be something may have happened over there. Could be something going on his personal side. Emergency may have popped up. His dad is walking it down. No, not dad. Cab is walking down crash stage. Oh, beautiful job as he's making this vertical ascent. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, as he unpauses, he comes back and missed the ledge. He is back at the start of this section in heat. This is no bueno. Looks like he might just be taking a death and trying to restart heat. Yeah, okay, he's going to give a good continue here. Very nice. He's going to make Cab work for it. No double hit this time, but 2 is all it took anyway. As he zips out. Okay, let's see what Dad's got for us this time. Let's see what we got over here. Get ready to get to one of the coolest soundtracks again. Wily 1 and 2. Yeah, there's Heatman really put a hurting on Dad this time, it looks like, didn't it? I know he's not feeling good about it right now. Get a chance for Cab to try some things though for future races that he'll be involved in if he were to make it out of this. So if he wanted to try some new strats in a race scenario, this is the best time to do it. Yeah, item 2, oh, 2 item 2 is a little bit high, it's okay. Oh, that's going to be too low. Oh, Cab's seeing a little bit of issues. The first time we've seen a pretty big hiccup on his side. Good item 3. Another good item 3. Oh my goodness, did Dad just take another death? He did. The item 2 despawn. He laid it just a touch too high. Dad is in a world of hurt right now. He is in a world of hurt right now. He has fell incredibly far behind. Doesn't like there's any quit in him though. Alright, you gonna take it. Keep pushing, Dad. We got this. You got this, dude. Our favorite dragon. Yeah, I don't remember that dragon ever being that easy as a kid. Even when I knew it took quick boomerang. Seemed like I always had problems with it. Dad's working his way down to the John Arbuckle. This will be the greatest comeback ever in Mega Man 2 races. Get item 2 there. Looked a little high for a second. But boy, was he low right there. Oof. Oh my goodness. Just enough. I mean, if he needed 1 tick more, he didn't have it. Very nice job of Cab there for not panicking that moment. I lost it. Flashing before the room, very nice. Yeah, use a flash as you're dropping down there so that you don't have to stop to use it. If you use it in the air, he's fine. Again, taking a hit so that you fall down when you're damaged rather than get knocked back. You get knocked back quite a bit with that hit horizontally, but see, if you get hit as you're jumping through it, very, very little knockback. Piku going down. I said again, no RNG. He knows exactly where they're coming, so there's no surprises here. Needs 2. Looks like he might be throwing 3 on some of these just to make sure it doesn't tink. There you go. Piku down. Dad's making his way through Heat Man. Get ready to come up on Monkey Holler. Monkey Bottom. I feel like we used to have a place in my town that was called that, Monkey Bottom. If you wonder why it was called that, it's because it's probably where my relatives used to live. Cab dropping down into this little vertical area, gut stank. I'm not going with the high jumps out of the water, it looks like. I know we had one fish. Thought we had one fish. I don't know if the first one popped out or not. I should be paying more attention to that, huh? I wouldn't. Alright, holding left here as you come into that screen allows you to get by and you won't hit the spikes that are at your head. Looks like you will, but if you're just holding left with that screen transition, you'll be fine right there. I don't believe I've ever died doing that, but you know, maybe lying to you also, so. Don't trust Joe Rogan with health advice, don't trust me with Mega Man 2 advice. Ooh, look at that. Super good mash from Cab there. Very nice. That's fast. Is Dad going Buster? Oh, look like he's taking the death. Is he... Game over right here. Oh my goodness. Dad having a rough go of it here. I think he had a lot on his mind with, because he's always had good internet. Right before it started, he was having the worst luck with the internet. So I think he had a lot of that weighing on his mind too. But it looks as though he may... No, he's continuing on. Good chance for Cab to practice some boo beam fight. Because this is the fight you don't want to mess up, right? You know, like out of all the stuff you go through in Mega Man 2, like this is the butthole stage. Like you don't, I mean, for all that it's worth, like this might be one of the worst stages of the Mega Man 1 through 6 runs all together. For as fast as you try to get here and you need to do so much here, it takes so little to go wrong. Alright, see how he's getting ready to do on our boo beam here. Second mech done. Oh, nice. A little bit of a safety help. Unintentional, but welcomed all the same. due to the sprite limitation, it's always hard to see. Mega Man kind of disappears there for a little bit. David Blaine is over here. Oh, that's a good one. That should be it. Yep, there we go. Damage transfer. Perfect. Boo beam, no problem. On to the refights. Dad walking into Woodman like he's got a problem with his daddy. See how Cab does here on his refights. He takes the same route I do, which I can appreciate. I like the menus for it. The menus are really simple. For someone who doesn't menu, I like my route for the boss fights for the menus. He's just up one, up one. Well, you gotta go down two, and it's up one, up one, up one. Except for him, choosing to keep air on wood. Which is definitely a little bit faster. Oh, nice! Got the chance to wood airman. It's a 1 in 5 chance, so that's a 20% chance to get that pattern, and he took advantage of it. Saves a huge amount of time fighting airman. Oh, good wiggle to get away from heat there. Very nice. Oh. Bubble being elusive. Don't blink. This guy should go to jail. You can't just go around flashing people that don't want to be flashed, especially dudes. Not generally received well by the general public. Oh, he's just going to double crash bomb him. Look at him. Look at him. Beating through Wily here. Super nice. Cab ain't here to play games. Because times are getting along pretty good here too. Look at that. Let's see how we're doing here. This beautiful soundtrack. Alright, here we go. Everybody ready for the alien? I don't know if I'd be too excited if aliens landed here. I'd be a little nervous. Can he get a one cycle again? He can. Very nicely done. There is your winner, Mr. Cab. While he's reveling in that, let's take a peek and see who he has next here. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't know. So that is going to be Mr. Cab is moving on to face Qtar. I guess that's how you pronounce that. I've heard it a dozen times and I still don't know. But yeah, it looks like he's got Qtar coming up here. Moving on to round 2. Very nice win here by Cab. Great run, 31-23. That's a great run. Superb race time. Like all things considered, that's a great race time for anybody. It's hard to, and he got it twice. What, he got 31-30? I think exactly on his first run. So yeah, that's no joke, dude. That's one hell of a run. Let me see if I can get him in here. Excuse me. We'll let him talk here for a little bit. So we got to kill a little bit of time before we get into Satoko's race here in about, what is it, 45 minutes is Satoko's race? Yeah, about 45 minutes. So you get down here. I'm going to send you, you may have this, Cab. I don't know if you can hear me. There is a thing to the voice chat. So we can get Cab in here. Let him talk about his run and joy. So how did everybody like it? Pretty good looking little race, so I can say good job by Cab. Want to be consistent, cute horn, better look out. Definitely better not make any mistakes. Because for what it's worth, like, one mistake in a couple different spots can cost even the best runner their race. Like, one stupid little simple mistake is all it takes. Oh, come on in, Cap. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, we got all the time in the world. I said we can busy up this channel until they're ready for the next one. We can definitely take 5 minutes to hear from you. Yeah, we'll get him in here, let him talk about it, see how he's ready for the next race. Let me see if I can get him in here. 1 second. Bam. There we go. It looks like he's running pretty consistent. There he is. What's up, Cab?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. Spectacular runs, dude. Super consistent. Look at you go.
That's the MO on me. Consistent. Not great, but at least very consistent.
I like it. So, anything you want to talk about? How do you feel about going into the race? Were you watching him race? Did you know where he was or anything like that?
I had a vague idea. I had the stream open. I'm sure chat saw me typing a few things here and there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I usually do in non-randomizer races if it's allowed. Just to keep an eye on things. It lets me know, can I take an extra second here to grab an item? Can I refill this weapon, or do I need to push?
I'm the same way. I've got it open when I was doing mine the other night. Like, I had it open, just knowing exactly where. It helps me, know where I'm at. Like I said, you can kind of relax at some parts when you need to relax.
It was one of the early Mega Man 2 with Zips tournaments, and I found myself with the unexpected lead going into Wily 6, and I was like, do I want to go for this? Well, if I walk, I'll still win. If I go for it and miss, I'll lose. I'm walking. I'm walking.
Walk. Every time. Yeah, so it looks like you got Q-Tar next. How you feel about that?
I think he won the With Zips tournament, or he was at least like very deep in it. It was nice to play Zipless again, everybody. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a little bit in between of both. I'm not good at either, but I enjoy both. Yeah, the normal Zip. It seems like more people want to play the Zipless versus the Zip route.
Right now, it feels that way, and I mean that's fine. For a very long time, I feel like Zipless. We're talking like 10, 12 years ago. It felt like Zipless was looked down on, and so it's great to see a resurgence in people playing Zipless. Like it's getting the love it deserves.
Yeah, everybody's playing it right now. I've got 10 people on my follow list on Twitch. You can look over it about any given time. If you see them on, they're running normal Zipless.
No, and I'm sure people are. Everybody still plays with Zips now and again. I'm sure it will have its popularity resurgence at some point. So it's good to play a little bit of everything.
And honestly, so I just started recently running, within the last 2 years at the absolute most. And so I got the normal Zipless. I figured out Zips and started learning it. But the disdain people have for the Zips, like I was kind of shocked because people are like, Zips, like this everything just seems so negative about it. Not in a bad way, you know what I mean? But it seems like in my very limited new experience to it, like just nobody likes watching the Zips or wants to see it. You kind of. It's almost like today, right now, at this time moment, they're like, not cheating, but they don't like the way it looks, or that's
No,
not how you're supposed to play the game. You know, it's like, what?
I mean, there's always going to be that across speedrunning where somebody shows up and says, "Oh, well, what kind of cheatery is this?" But I mean, right?
I
We're
love
doing
it.
damage transfers in Wily 4. That's cheating.
I love it.
There's all sorts of other like little things here and there. Woodman's leaf shield should really be blocking these shots and not letting me put the air shooter through it. I mean,
Grabbing the ladders off screen.
yeah, and I mean it's all these little things. And at the end of the day, right, these categories basically start to be okay. That's great. Here's me not cheating. Here's me still getting a great time. Now what? What's your point?
And now what?
Um, Also, right, you go into the Discord, there's still plenty of people that show up. Oh, where's a tutorial for the good wood zip? Oh, how do I do Biggie? And people are still interested in that. People still want to see it.
Well, even the boss fight, we were talking there earlier. Somebody was asking like a boss fight order, even 37 years later or whatever we're at, people are still talking about what's the best boss order for this particular run, and people are going to argue it. You know, everybody's got their own little way, which is the best thing about this is for as good as like the high end runners have specific ways of doing it the fastest, when you get to that second and third level, seeing all the little things people do and still getting a similar time with different techniques is amazing, you know.
Yeah, Mega Man 2, really along with Mega Man 3 to a slightly lesser extent, but Mega Man 2 has a lot of flexibility in where you can go. Like there's a lot of weapons that do more than the minimum amount of damage to other bosses. And it's part of why this game is actually really strong, because you can go. People still fight Bubble Man with quick boomerangs. How many people in chat even know that Bubble Man takes a decent amount of damage from quick boomerangs, especially in normal? It's like, well,
Probably very few, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, a lot of people know the weapons that are good, especially casually. And there's always somebody in chat asking about Metal Blade. There's always somebody asking about it. Metal Blade's a damn good
Everybody knows
weapon.
metal.
Don't get me wrong.
Everybody knows metal.
Yeah, there's just better options for going fast.
Yeah, people that don't play Mega Man 2 know how good metal is. You know, that's what's so funny about it.
Yeah,
Bob's
yeah.
over here lying in chat.
Yeah, what's up, Bob?
Quit lying, Bobby.
Saying it
Quit listening
before
to
the
that.
interview makes its way through.
Oh, we know what Metal Blade way. Okay. Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes. All in all, though, good race, good strats, straight. I mean, like I said, just really, really consistent race strats, all things considered.
Yeah, these are the strats. I think I worked out while doing a lot of zipless races about a decade ago with Darbian of all people, and I mean, yeah, they're still here. They're kind of burned in at this point. They need to improve. Heat felt a little weak the first race. It felt a lot better the second race. Crash, I'm still losing time against my PB, and my PB is still what, like 2 or 3 minutes off the record. So I mean, there's plenty of time and for me to like learn a couple of tricks. Looking at you, screen 3 of Crash, man. But yeah, that and honestly, in a tournament setting, if I was practicing like I should be, to this day, I have an early Mega Man 2 race against Zoda where that's when I found out about the zip at the top of the ladders in some places. And with this being a zipless tournament, I am terrified of accidentally triggering one of those zips.
Oh man, yeah. Wouldn't it be like you just be neck and neck with somebody and just happens at the last moment to just accidentally trigger something? Wouldn't that be heartbreaking?
Yeah, and it's like, well,
Trying your best
if
not to
only I
get
didn't
it.
use that item 3 there.
But
Yeah,
you
I
never
was I
know.
was like neck and neck in Wily 4, got to the top of the screen 3 ladder, and that's when I found out about grabbing the top of the ladder and zipping into nowhere.
Yep.
And I was like, what? I was very confused.
No, reset.
Well, that one was
Mulligan.
actually even a with zips tournament. It was just that it went to a bad place.
Yeah, the zips are fun though. Like I really enjoy the zip runs. I got a couple buddies who are just kind of like starting to play Mega Man 2. I'm like, oh man, you should learn the zips. And I'm like, nah, I don't think I will. I'm like you don't understand like how fun they are to finally get them. Like it's a good feeling on zips. Like there's more satisfaction to me getting a good zips run than it is normal zipless. But even though like the normal zipless is still really fun to run, it's just something about hitting those zips. But like I said, there's like, but you got your item twos and heat that you or whatever you use to get through some of these sections that you don't zip through. That we normally go the fish and bubble man. Being able to go through those, jump and shoot the fish in motion, never stop, and that is also very satisfying too. Like be able to
Yeah,
get through some of these parts that, as a
there
kid, it would take me forever to get through.
there are a lot of sections of this game that are in those like zip sections where as soon as you take the zip away, there's a little more execution to be had. Yeah, what is it like about 2 minutes between the zips record and the zipless record?
Yeah,
But um, I don't want to call Gamingwhiledad out, but Heatman certainly is like the obvious place to point out. You need to know that section in zipless, or it's not going to end well.
it's
The
tough.
metal, you've got to know how metal works. You've got to know those jumps in Bubble Man stage through that spike section. Know when to not walk in the spikes. I think
That last
Joka,
one's
who even
one
said
frame,
like
right?
there's a jump in that water section. Like we joke that the item one jump over the crab and zips is like the hardest jump in the game because it's a tight window. But I think Joka
Oh
said it a
yeah,
lot. The actual hardest jump in the game is in that water section if you're not zipping. So
yeah. It's the next to last or the second to last jump where you got to kind
there,
of jump up to the ledge. The spikes are up above your head to the left.
yeah, like you can either go down in that 2 tile gap or you can just try to get the jump,
That's a tight
the
jump
corner
though.
jump, and that's the hard jump.
Yeah,
But and it saves a
that
few
crab
seconds
jump.
because you're moving in the water so damn slow.
Yeah, that item one over that crab. That thing's hateful sometimes. Sometimes I can get the item one and I walk over. I'm like, oh god, I got it! I can't believe I got it. And then other times, like I can hit it 10 times in a row and not hit it. I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
That's such a
So
tight little jump.
I've got to get going and start getting ready for dinner and stuff over here.
All
It
right,
was fun.
sounds
Thanks for
good.
commentating.
Oh yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure. Congratulations on the win. Who did you say you have next? Qatar.
Guitar.
Yeah, yeah. Good luck on that coming up, and yeah, we'll see you when it's time, buddy. Have a good
Mhm.
rest of your night. Chat too. We'll
You
see
too.
all you guys back in what 30 minutes.
Yep. See you then.
I see, buddy. I said, all you guys out there, have a good rest of your night. We're finishing up. 30 minutes is Satoko and Phil, so don't go anywhere. Be back.